Hey guys, I just wanted to touch base with you for a few. To do a check-in. There's a lot of censoring going on, a lot of things that are not right. Disasters, world events, things that are affecting our economy, inflation, um, things that we don't even pay attention to. A lot of us because we're physically not able to. We're in the process of survival, and that can be difficult for a lot of people and frustrating, especially when things slip up or catch us off guard. And I just, I feel like now is more important than ever to encourage one another to stay strong. Stay strong out there. Don't allow opinions of others to dictate who and what you stand for. Don't allow your emotions to determine your future and to take a jackknife turn and dictate where you go next. Focus on the end game. Focus on your goals. Focus on disciplining yourself and sucking it up and saying no to the things right now so you have some things later. A lot of things later. It's so important. It's so important. And it's so important to be teaching our children, emotional intelligence, teaching yourself and your children how to manage your emotions. That's been our biggest lesson this last year. And so many adults, they're come out of so many different traumatizing and devastating situations that they're surviving. They're just getting through it. And, it's amazing. It's a pandemic. It should be a pandemic. This local cold that everybody's getting inoculated by, and people are still getting sick from the vaccines. I really, it's laying on my heart. I just want to say that if you aren't self-sufficient, that should be your goal. If you do not know how to provide your own food and water, you should figure out how immediately. If you do not know where your meat comes from, if you do not know where your local produce is coming from, or where your local grocery store is getting their produce from and what is on it, you need to find out. Also, if you are struggling and you are in strife with people, look in the future. Is that where you want to be? Is that where you want to be with your children? Is that what you want to leave and lead your children in those lives to become? There's just so many things that we could be doing better. And just because they are, doesn't mean they should be. Vigilance of the mind. Calling ourselves out and holding ourselves accountable and allowing others to hold us accountable. And holding our friends accountable. Holding our family members accountable. For the bad, for the disruptive, the disrespect. The only way that we are going to be able to change this whole situation with what we got going on here is if we take a stand in respect and love, and we not only live it, but we also hold others accountable to live it too. That is the only way. That is the only way. Sitting there laughing or sitting there judging and criticizing and saying, I can't believe they did this. This is not how we're going to fix things. It's not. It starts with each of us. It starts with each of us. And, man, there's so many things. There's so many things to be grateful for. Wake up every day and make a choice. Am I going to have a good day or a bad day? It doesn't just happen. It's what we choose to think about, whether or not we're going to have a good day or a bad day. And I didn't know that for years. For years, I was like, oh man, I'm just having such a bad day. No, I was choosing with the thoughts that I was thinking to project my energy to either have a good day or a bad day. It doesn't happen to you. We are the choice. We choose. Somebody didn't just make me get mad. I chose to respond that way because I was thinking thoughts around an idea. I gave it to myself. Yes, people affect us, but we can choose how we respond to each choice that they make. It's an amazing freedom. It's an amazing freedom. And I'm praying for everyone. I'm praying for everyone. I'm praying for revelation and proclamation and awakening and healing and happiness. We can pray those things and we can claim those things over people, but if we're choosing to be miserable and make others miserable because we are so dug into this cycle, and these cycles, they happen, triggers happen, and it's a matter of what we do. Do we look at it? Do we hear what other people say? Or do we pretend and gaslight them and tell them, nah, it's not me, it's you? It's old, it's poison. It's poison. And it's about time that we all take a stand. It's all too far gone, don't you think? People just not wanting to take responsibility, and people not wanting to accept themselves for what they have and who they are. We have what we have. We were born with what we were born with. We are who we are. Are we going to keep pretending that we're not? Are we going to keep saying that our feelings are justifiable to dictate and determine for other people how all this life's going to go? Feelings do matter, yes. We should validate each other's existence, but not at the expense of uprooting everybody's reality and changing the whole mental health field and bringing destruction upon people. It's just not right. And violating children don't know, they are taught. Children learn by environment and by influence. Children, yeah, they have some ideas. Yeah, they do. But they don't think about sex unless it's introduced to them. And we need to protect the innocence of children. There is so many things that we could talk about. So many things. I'm praying that every single one of us out here is starting to wake up and want to be a part of the solution. Be a part of a solution, because there's people suffering. There's people that are suffering every day, and we are sitting in here in our homes, protected, making dinner, paying bills, pretending like everything's fine. And it's not. The border's not fine. Our government's not running things fine. There's people that are hungry. There's children that are suffering. There's men and women that are suffering. The stuff that happened in Iraq, the stuff that's going on in Ukraine. These things, we're going to just pray for those people. We're not actually actively getting up out of our houses and banding together as a unit and actually protesting a civil disobedience and saying no and freezing everything because these people's lives matter. No, we are in La La Land watching Netflix. I'm claiming reformation. We have to join together, encourage one another. I'm teaching my children. I'm running the show. We're leaving our children to this, to figure out whatever we don't figure out. We're leaving them for this. We're leaving them to fend for themselves and figure this out. It's time for us to we need to take up our lot. We need to make a difference. We need to realize that this is not an obligation. This is a duty. This is a duty. A God-given duty that was founded in this dirt. It's sad. It's sad that so many people, that they would rather medicate themselves, seduce themselves with sedatives, go to the gas station and buy anything at the gas station besides gas. If your world revolves around a gas station, you are in addiction. It might not be illicit drugs. It might not be the highest quality, but it is definitely a manufacturer documented poison and additive that is addiction. It is addictive. Not helping anybody. What are you running from? I don't want my children to be like that. I don't want my children stuck in those loops. I don't want my children still stuck doing the same things of my stuckness from years ago because I didn't beat it, because I died in it. It's real. People are starting to speak up. Open your ears, open your eyes, open your mind's eye. Ask God to reveal it to you. Ask God for revelation. Ask God to lay down all your opinions, all of your prejudices, and ask for the truth. Seek the truth only. Try it. Try it. Don't take your first initial interpretation as the truth. Seek the truth, refine yourself, ask God to reveal anything that's not true or anything that's hindering you or anything the enemy is using to deceive you, to reveal it to you and reveal the truth only. That's all you're seeking. If those are in the hearts of every single person, to only seek the truth, imagine how many people would not be stuck. Imagine how many people would not be confused. Imagine how many people would be in the solution. All right. I have an early morning. I am beyond hopeful for humanity. I am beyond loving for humanity. And I wish you guys all the most. Stay blessed. Stay connected. Stay loving. Stay doing the next right thing. Be the best version of yourself. Competition with yourself from yesterday. Be the better version of yourself tomorrow. You guys got this. You guys got this. You have to believe in yourself. You have to step into the wisdom of knowing who you are and what your purpose is. And we can't find that without connecting with God, with our higher consciousness. You cannot embrace those things knowingly and confidently without stepping into that. And I wish that for all of you. I wish that for all of you. And I'm rooting for all of you. Thank you, anyone who has been stepping up and doing things above and beyond that doesn't even get a shout out, because, you know, your contribution to humanity is at the utmost finest. We appreciate you. For all of you that haven't been thanked, it's out in my heart cry for all of you in humanity. So hope you guys get some rest tonight. Protect your peace. Love you. Bye.